Wavelengths. So is it not gonna play anything? That's not good. So all that must have been like copyrighted music before. That's good.
Steph, Gingrich? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's right.
What kinds of radio have you done before?
God, let's see. What haven't I done? College radio, small town station, did a couple podcasts, lots of live mixing for my band.
I don't know why I always laugh at that.
Oh, okay. So you know your way around an audio booth.
Oh, relax.
Yeah, totally.
Your friend did tell me you were overqualified for this job. I just assumed he was, you know.
Being Gabe.
Right. Well, look, if you can handle it without much supervision, the job's yours.
Awesome.
Now, part of your responsibilities would be managing the record store. Given all your retail experience on your resume,
Lol.
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Oh, right. Yeah, no problem at all.
Great. So your friend said you quit your band to be here. Can I ask why? Sorry. Maybe that's too personal.
No, it's fine. No big reason. I'm just trying to...
Get over a breakup? They'll say that.
Okay, there was a breakup involved.
Ah.
So I wanted a change of scenery, a new job in a gorgeous place.
Well, I hope we live up to expectations. Haven Springs is no Seattle.
I think I'll love it.
We'll give Steph love this time, since we denied her in the other one.
Okay, the manager left me a task list for my first day. So that's probably around here somewhere. Great, here's the list.
Okay. Introduce yourself. Use the computer to play auto DJ. Read all ads on air. Ad copy is on the desk. Okay, answer it. All right.
Introduce myself on air? Huh. Let's give this a shot. Need to turn this on first.
Okay.
What's up, kind Haven listeners? Steph here.
We said music maestro last time, so we'll say DJ.
Your new DJ at KRCT, live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And maybe more in the future. We've got some great music coming up for you, so keep it here. You're listening to KRCT.
Okay.
Well, I promised great music, so next up, check out the playlist.
Okay, the playlist is on the computer.
This is Haven's #1 indie rock playlist. Pretty sparse. It'll do, I guess.
It'll do.
Hello. Sorry, computer DJ. It's my turn now.
All right, we'll do this one, even though we can't hear it.
Shaking things up already, Gingrich. Maybe I can play a few more songs today. Now I'm supposed to read some ad copy.
Okay, there it is.
That must be...
Please don't call us that. Anderson, the Black Lantern. Include the following: authentic atmosphere, good food, And Jed, or thanks, Jed. Authentic atmosphere and good food. Okay.
And now, a message from one of KRCT's sponsors, the Black Lantern. Here in Haven, the Black Lantern is known for the historical decor. Where else can you feast under a used pickaxe and a literal bullet hole? That's right, nowhere. And then there's the food.
It's
Try
authentic.
the lanterns.
Authentic. Top-notch burgers.
Top-notch burger game. Best burgers for 20 miles in any direction. Bar none. Stop by the Black Lantern today and tell them Steph sent you.
Okay.
Ooh, I need a break. I'll just step away from the desk for a sec.
No. We're going to do all these ads first. Colorado.com. Smooth, intuitive job portal, licensed career experts. Technology, entertainment, free trial. Okay. So we'll do that. Colorado, put to work.
Let's hear from one of our sponsors. PutToWorkColorado.com has been putting Coloradans to work since 2002 using their
Career experts, I feel.
licensed experts. These people are like career Sherpas, helping you scale the mountain of your dreams. But Steph, you say, I'm a unique artisan with a highly specialized skill set. No way they'll have a job for me. To which I say, not with that attitude. And just for my listeners, get a free trial membership with promo code KRCT.
Okay. And the ice cream thing. 50 flavors. Candy corn sweet molasses and no crab rangoon.
Here's a new local business to get excited about. Avalanche Ice Cream in downtown Haven Springs. The variety of flavors they've got is gonna blow your freaking mind.
Classics.
Even their classics are a step above the rest. Prepare to change the way you think about vanilla. So come on down to Avalanche Ice Cream and get yourself a scoop from our good pals. Sunny and Angela Anderson, the best neighbors a hungry DJ could ask for.
Okay. I think we're good.
I've been meaning to fill out my dating app profile.
Oh man. Doing that again? All right, what are we gonna put here?
Steph Gingrich, this is your life.
A lyric, something jokey. Yeah. Cat lover, probably.
Next, gotta out myself as a media snob. It's only fair. What kind of stuff do I want to name drop?
Games? She a gamer? Yeah, sure.
And top it off with a dash of what I'm looking for.
Fun. Community, something serious. She needs something serious. We'll put serious. Okay. Looks good. Nope, not her. Oh, we did say yes. Bubbles. Yeah, we said yes to her. Oh, she said? No, we'll keep swiping. You must say to take a shot. Sure. Hey, we gotta keep as many possibilities as possible. No. No goth. Ooh, this girl. Why can't you see, like, the profile? What? Watch anime? No. No anime.
You're kidding.
Okay.
There's probably work for me to do in the store as well.
At least we know that's not copyright music.
I think there was a note for me on the front counter. Feel like I'd get along with this woman.
Okay. Anything to better decor, better music, fix the vent cover. Okay.
So, if I read that right, Kasha's basically giving me carte blanche. I can work with that.
So you gotta fix the
I'll
place
check out
up.
those posters. Maybe there's something to spruce up the walls. As for music, I can at least start it by updating the new releases.
Okay. Couple tasks.
And yep, there's the vent. Might as well take a look.
We'll take a look. Watch, the phone's gonna ring or
All those years of high
something.
school set design were preparing me for this moment. Oh, it just needs some screws. Is there an animal in there?
Looks like.
Hey, you in there! I'm coming back tomorrow with Febreze and a broom, so consider yourself warned.
You don't put Febreze in there.
Shit, that's coming from inside the booth. My first call. Better go answer it.
Okay.
Hello? You're on KRCT radio and you're talking to Steph.
Yo, this the record store?
Yo. Sort of. I'm gonna say no.
Close, but no. As I said, this is KRCT radio, Haven's only radio station. You're looking for Rocky Mountain Record Traders, Haven's only record store.
So, I should call them?
Well, no, because you'd need me, and I'm in here
Wow.
talking to you.
Horrible.
Follow?
No. Could I just give you my order, and you can just, like, give it to whoever?
Yeah, why not?
Sweet. Alright, I got Goodbye Means Forever by Kim Snyder, Going Our Separate Ways by The Seagulls, Don't Let the Door Hit You by Robbie Rooster.
Well, boy.
Oh boy.
What?
No, nothing. Just, who are these for?
My girlfriend. I saw them in her wish list online and decided to surprise her. Buy local, you know?
Yeah, cool. Yeesh. I don't think this kid realizes that his girlfriend is loading up on breakup music.
That's rip.
Okay. Look.
Do you think it's time to move on? Yeah.
Maybe you're putting too much effort into this relationship. Could be time to consider other options.
What? Why would you say that?
Alright, dude. Listen. I'm pretty sure your girlfriend's breaking up with you.
How the hell would you know that?
Gee, I don't know. Guess I'm psychic.
She is psychic.
Whatever, lady. Screw this.
Thanks for calling KRCT.
He got super salty. Alright. What are we supposed to do here? I think that's it. The call's waiting in the DJ booth? Okay.
If we don't have new
Yo.
releases, What do we have?
K-Bar, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, man?
It's throwback time. There's gotta be some 90s child out there looking for a nostalgia fix.
Okay.
There's gotta be some 90s child out there looking for a nostalgia fix.
We gotta put a poster up again.
One of these might work. That sounds promising. Cool.
She loves that. Okay. Complete radio show tasks. Open the package. Okay. Stain.
Oh, our raccoon friend, I assume. Clearly not toilet trained.
What do we have to do? We have to go in here. Oh, we had to look at the note. Shoot. There's some tasks, though. Complete record store tasks. Oh. It's not in here. You gotta open the package.
No contact for 2 years. Then this mysterious package? Well played, Mikey.
This is the one with the I think it was some like memorabilia in there or something.
All my old GM stuff. Holy shit.
Game Master's notes? Okay.
Mikey really went for the nostalgia. Guess I should look through everything.
Read.
Oh my god. This takes me back.
Okay, yeah, this is a lot. Wizard.
So, need a new Elamon campaign. My old notebook had some ideas in it that might work.
Rubies and Fire, Perfect City. We'll do Perfect City. Oh yeah, that's that die.
It would be really fun to
You working
reconnect with
today?
Mikey. It's been ages. But am I ready to GM a whole campaign again?
No work? Nice,
Yeah,
nice,
I
nice.
am. Eventually, I'll need to get back in the booth.
Oh man.
Feel like I'd get along with this woman. I gifted this to Mikey before I left for Seattle. Wonder if I'd even understand half of it now.
Okay. Can we fix that vent? Phone's ringing, man. Phone's ringing.
KRCT, Steph here.
Hey, are you the psychic?
Really?
Yeah, that's her.
You predicted I was going to dump Danny before I did it, right? So you're psychic.
It was obvious.
Sorry, no. It was your music. You were apparently shopping for breakup records.
No, I was shopping for acoustic guitar records because I'm learning the guitar. But you knew what I was really feeling, hence psychic. Okay, so my best friend for basically my whole life,
RJ,
Tara,
what's up, man?
and I both got into CU. But
Face
then
is
I
bad.
got into UC, which is my dream
Don't
school.
look. Don't look.
I know I'm always supposed to follow my dreams, but I'm so scared of what will happen if I go to school without Tara. She's my rock.
That's... Are you sure you want to talk about this with me?
Didn't we just go over this? Are you going to help me or not?
Negative.
Okay. Just give me a second. Damn. How do I tell this girl's future?
How's it going, man? Man, she's gonna tell the
All right.
future by chance.
What am I going to tell this girl? 18, huh? That's a strong roll. So, what's my prediction?
New best friend? Even better. Yeah, it's time for a new best friend.
Okay. I think I've got something for you. Ready?
Yes.
So, you and Tara had a good run.
Oh, no.
You said UC was your dream school, and dreams are about embracing the unknown. After just a few weeks, you develop an interest in
Improv comedy? Peer-to-peer.
peer-to-peer counseling.
Whoa.
The same unique personality that led you to call me while your ex-boyfriend is still sobbing in the background makes you a perfect candidate for wading through the messy emotions of your fellow classmates.
She's just making stuff up
I
now.
am really good at knowing what other people should do all the time.
And
Oh.
that's where you meet your new best friend. She connects with the new you, the one filled with passion and untapped potential. Weirdly, her name is also Tara.
Get the heck
Then I
out
don't
of
have to
here.
switch my bracelet.
All right. That's all I got. Hope it helped.
I'm not sure, but it was really fun. Thanks, Steph.
No problem. Okay. Call Gabe. Okay.
Oh my god, oh my god. Am I caller number 12?
Dude, this job you got me,
It's great.
turns out it's like 4 jobs simultaneously, and I'm qualified for maybe 3/4 of one? Why did I let you convince me to bullshit my way through that interview?
You know you're on the air, right?
Wow.
Avoid situations like these with puttoworkcolorado.com.
Elevate your job prospects today.
It's wait. He didn't call the station, or
first
she
day,
didn't call
huh?
the station. So I don't understand that. Yeah, she was on air, but she. This is very weird. She pressed the on air button. She said all that stuff. She's really
Kind Haven listeners, today is the last day of June,
deck the place
and that
out.
means we've got one more day to celebrate Pride. One of my favorite promotions this month.
Wow.
Contribute to our Haven Pride mural and get 20% off the Silver Dragon dispensary. I'm told this discount is participation-based and will not depend on artistic ability. But, just in case, here's how you draw a rainbow. Start drawing a circle, then stop. More great music from queer artists coming down the pike. Hold up. I'm getting a vision of the future. It's me, answering your calls in just a few minutes.
That's a much better look than what she had before. She's got her legs out. That's good. That's always good.
It's too damn hot to be... What's it called? Talking.
Talking? What? Are we answering the phone? Okay.
All right. The heat's no excuse. Hey, you're live. What can I do you for?
Hey, well, I think I might have screwed up pretty big with my son.
Oh, okay. What happened?
You're gonna think I'm a real jerk, but my boy Grady sat me down yesterday and I guess the term you'd use is, he came out to me.
Oh boy.
And I could have handled it a lot better than I did.
Well, I don't know if a fake radio psychic is who you need to be talking to right now.
Yeah, shouldn't you be
No,
talking
you
to
misunderstand.
Gracie Grady?
I don't want a reading. Anyway, he loves your show, listens to it religiously, and I thought maybe I could put in a song request on his behalf. Just so he knows I hear him.
Okay.
And I love him.
This won't make it better. You're a good dad. We'll say you're a good dad again.
Hey, everybody screws up sometimes, man. I'm proud of you for trying to make it better.
That's very kind of you.
Just maybe try to be on board from now on. Having a queer kid is an absolute blessing. I wish more dads acted like it.
Yeah.
What's that machine
sure.
right there?
What's the track?
It's Feelings by Haley Kiyoko. Grady played it for me right
Feelings.
before he tried to talk to me.
Nothing more
meaningful to him.
than feelings.
Let me see if I can dig it up.
Okay.
Thank
see.
you. I appreciate it.
Pretty sure we've got that record somewhere in the back room.
In the back room, brother. Do we have more ads? Okay, read all ads, answer 2 calls, complete record store tasks. Oh man, look at this girl. No, it's all the read. No, let's see. No tagline. We'll go for her. Butch comedian with bad hair. No. Sure. She matched. Should we message her or no? Keep swiping. We'll see our matches, I think, in the other section. Just here to... No, she seems a little dark. The snake does... No. Colby? Okay. She seems nice. Should we message her? We'll message her.
Do I want to kick things off or leave it to them?
Sure, let's see. Let's see what we can say. Make a move.
All right. What's the best approach?
Straightforward. Compliment their clothes. Cheesy pickup line. Does the cheesy pickup line work? No. Compliment the clothes. This is not good clothes. We'll do the pickup line, I guess. Oh my gosh. She said oof. Here's what, let's see. We'll be playful. Impeccable taste. Wow. Okay. All right, we're done. We're done for a while. We can't be too eager. You can't be too eager. Black Lantern, 4th of July pool tournament, now selling popsicles. Bar crawl.
KRCT is brought to you in part by our sponsors at the Black Lantern. It's
Fowls
been
TV.
a
What's up, man?
brutally hot summer.
Hold on one second.
Visit the Lantern and escape the heat with
the popsicles. Your setup is insane. Thank you, man. Streaming from an evil underground base. Nice. Thanks, man. Yeah, somebody else says a spaceship is a spaceship. I said, Fitz, it's not a spaceship with the other lighting setup, but I appreciate it, man. How's it going?
new popsicles. The kiddos can stain their tongues purple while you enjoy a round of darts and a cold one. And if that's not enough to get you in the door,
the agency, that's right. Bar crawl.
the upcoming bar crawl will. How do you do a bar crawl when there's only one bar in town? You'll have to show up to find out. Hit up the Black Lantern today and tell them Steph sent you.
Steph sent you.
Dang, I'm blowing up today.
Man, another phone
Should
call?
probably answer that call.
I gotta get these ads done.
Thanks for calling in. You're on with Steph.
Yo,
Is this Janis Joplin or something?
Sorry, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't either.
What can I predict for you?
I am in serious need of some divine foresight. I'm having my first girlfriend over for dinner with my parents next week.
Scary stuff or big moment? What do I do for a living? We don't talk about it. Bye. It's a good job. It's a good job. It's called the agency.
That's some scary stuff.
I can't
I've seen
talk
grown
about
men
it.
cry over less.
Right? And I'm just a teenager, so I'm quaking in my combat boots.
I can see why a prediction is in order.
Yeah, so if you could just tell me that dinner goes perfectly, that'd be great.
It's not
I
the
will
CIA.
consult with Mother Fate. Be right back. And by Mother Fate, I mean my D20.
D20. Let's see.
17. You go, girl. All right, moment of truth. I don't want to give this kid bad news, but I don't want to get her hopes up either.
Don't get her hopes up.
I mean, the D20 seems optimistic.
Dinner goes well. Dinner goes too well.
I'm getting an image of this family dinner.
Okay.
I'm seeing easy, flowing conversation and unencumbered laughter. It's all going well. So well, in fact.
They bring up marriage. They break out the wine. They probably break out the wine.
That your parents bust out the wine. That's when the dancing starts and the karaoke.
This is it. The final push I needed to run away to Canada.
You managed to survive the dinner, and all told, everyone seems happy. In fact, once you're alone, your girlfriend shows you exactly how good a time she had.
God, okay. Well, I'm feeling a
Right?
lot less nervous about this now. Thanks, Steph.
You bet. Good luck, and thanks for your call. Maybe now I can start a new show. I'll call it The Dateless Dating Advisor.
Oh man, that's horrible. Okay. Rocky Mountain Gazette. Okay, for this ad, please highlight the RMG is a local newspaper. Cover stock is actually in Fairhaven. We're dedicated story. No story is too small.
Let's take a quick ad break, Kind Haven listeners. Are you tired of only getting news about big towns far away? Then you must not be reading the Rocky Mountain Gazette. The RMG's reporters are so local.
You're eating with one? What the heck?
That you, yes you, are eating lunch with one right now. and you didn't even know it. And as locals, these reporters
Care about what you care about? See everything? Yeah.
care about the things you care about. They walk your streets, shop your shops, curse at the same pothole you curse at. If you want world-class, fair journalism, look no farther than your own backyard. The Rocky Mountain Gazette.
Right? They're so local. Okay. The third one is the ice cream place. Just be yourself and mention the flavor selection and our ongoing buy one get one. Wait, what if we did that as if it wasn't a radio drama? Okay.
And now, a message from our sponsors.
Shoot straight.
The quality folks at Avalanche Ice Cream know just how much Haven Springs loves ice cream.
FSG, what's up, man?
Haven loves ice cream so much that Avalanche has
more than 50 flavors? Oh, buy one, get one.
a BOGO deal on cones, cups, and shakes every Sunday. Bring all your kids, but only pay for half of them. That's Avalanche Ice Cream. Best treats this side of the Rockies.
FSG, what's up, man? How's it going? If you haven't checked him out already, check him out. And K-Bar, he was in here too. I think, do we have another complete record store task? Okay. Do we get messages? Kylie. Dating apps are hard. Looks like you've been ghosted. Wow. Jeez. Is it ghosted by all these? Are you enjoying the weather? Bubbles. Okay. Schizophrenia? Melts in your mouth, right? Not in your hand. Fouls TV, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. We got another phone call.
You're on with Steph. What can I tell you?
Yeah, hey, thanks for taking my call. So I'll cut to the chase. I have the world's worst roommate.
Okay. Need to see the receipts?
That's a bold claim. Are you ready to back it up?
I'm afraid so. Everything he does is loud. His music, his phone calls. He even keeps the little click noises on when he texts, which is every second.
I never understood that.
Smells. I think he thinks that the vape masks the fact that he doesn't shower or clean anything, but it's just like strawberry BO.
Oh.
Okay. I get the picture. So why are you calling?
So I've been planning to have like a house meeting, lay out all the cards, see if there's a way to make this work.
And you want to know how it plays out.
You are the psychic.
Negative.
Okay, give me a sec.
Oh, we're gonna roll the die again?
A 5's pretty bad. Home not feeling like home. That's a rough one. So can a house meeting really turn it around? The D20 didn't have high hopes.
The pettiness escalates. The roommate vanishes.
I have seen into the blurry future.
And?
I see that you dread a long and conflict-laden year ahead of you with your new roommate. You need not.
Oh, thank God.
Because after your meeting, he moves out on you.
What?
No notice? A big fight? Yeah, big fight.
It's a week later. He calls a second house meeting, this one to tell you everything he thinks is wrong with you. You're too quiet, too much of a quote-unquote neat freak.
Ouch.
But then, when he storms out and declares he's never coming back, you finally hear something you haven't heard in months. Quiet.
Sounds wonderful. Well, thanks for the heads up.
No problem.
Good luck, bro.
How far am I into this game? Oh, this is the DLC. So we finished the first game. We finished the first part. So this is just the DLC with Steph's story. So I just got into it. It just started like what, half an hour ago maybe?
I hope I can find that record he requested.
So we got to go find that record. But yeah, it's good.
Hey, Steph. Your pals at Smolder have noticed you're having a massive dry spell on account of you live in fucking nowhere, Colorado.
Whoa, easy.
Would you like to expand your dating radius? What's the worst that could happen?
She's just looking for love. Complete store task. Okay, we got to do that. Can't be messing around with the dating app. Did you finish Kenna? Suplex?
Time to deliver good music. From the storage room to the masses.
That phone is still ringing. No more calls. The guitar.
Sweet.
Okay, mousetrap.
Great. That guy's request is locked in here. And instead of a combo, I have 4 drawings.
Ghost star, eyes, and ice cream. Okay.
Well, those drawings were meant to be a hint. Guess I should look around the store.
Okay, we'll look around.
Those look like ghosts to me.
Okay.
Grabbing this for reference.
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Let me see, what's this one? I don't think there's anything.
Man, that guitar's seen some shit.
No, I don't think there's anything in there. Is it this one?
I hate that I actually find this funny. Now, if that's not an ice cream cone, I've been very confused my whole life.
3 ice creams. Okay. Record.
I spy with my little eye. 5, eyes?
Okay.
Borrowing this for a minute.
We gotta take that one too.
Taking this to look at later. Sick GTO.
GTO, the Gators. Okay. There was something else here.
Not Kasha's favorite musical, I take it.
$0? Wow. Trying to give it away?
Those shades are undeniably star-shaped.
Okay. So we got the stars.
Could be useful. That's all 4 records. Watch your back, combo lock.
Okay. We're making some progress.
So, something hidden in these is supposed to get me in there.
All right,
Better
ghost.
get code cracking.
Ghost star. So it was 2 ghosts. It was 5 star. Let's see.
Let's pop this bad boy open.
5 eyes and 3. Okay, so 2. No, 4 stars. 4 stars. 5 eye. 3. Let's go.
Finally, I can destroy Mordor and get on with my day. Oh, awesome. Here it is. This Grady kid has good taste.
Mimi Doggo, what's up, man? Simp Steph? Or Steph Simp? Oh, you're a heavy simp for Steph? Nice.
I can finally get back in the booth and play this record, if anyone still cares.
Oh, I was a simp for Alex, for sure. Oof, Alex, man. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got to do? Looks like we're playing that already. Look at this girl. Bike trash for bike trash? Sure. Pack up the pride decorations, okay.
Even if I had the money, I know a sucker's bet when I see one.
$16.99. All right, did we play that?
More to offer than the Black Lantern jukebox. But bit of a learning curve, but we got this. I'm sitting in a booth talking to myself about pride.
Okay.
Cut off from the outside world is an understatement, but this was a sweet message.
Okay, yeah. Another phone call.
Hey, you're on the air with Steph.
Hey, I heard you talking about Pride the other day, and you sort of convinced me to go next week.
Oh, yeah?
Don't worry. You can thank me later.
I like that confidence. I've been, out
Pride
for a while,
kid?
but I've never actually had a boyfriend. I figured if I'm ever gonna meet one, Pride would be the place.
You're going to Pride to find a boyfriend?
Does it work out?
Give me just a sec.
Wow. She's gonna roll the die again. Here we go. I sacrificed
14.
Arcadia. We
Not bad.
said no to Arcadia.
Going to his first
we didn't
Pride
save Arcadia
looking for
Bay.
love. How do I help this kid manage his expectations? He did have a decent role.
He meets someone great. He meets someone distracting.
Ready to hear your future?
Distracting.
As I'll ever be.
You
don't want to give him
arrive,
false hope.
a little nervous, and begin to explore the festival. It's an onslaught of music and colors and the smells of street food. You aren't there long before you spot him, looking even more delicious than the empanadas he just bought.
Yes.
There's chemistry right away, and before you know it...
You've left the festival? 6 hours have passed. Left the festival? That's a little aggressive. We'll do it though.
The two of you have left the festival for someplace a little more private.
Yep, keep talking.
He's loving
The
it.
next day, though, you realize you were so caught up in him that you didn't really get to experience Pride.
Oh.
So the two of you immediately start making plans for next year.
That's great.
That fast?
So now I'm hyped. Thanks.
Anytime. Thanks for calling in.
She's peddling false hope. All right. Oh, we gotta pack up the decorations. Let's get out of here. Steph, those legs.
Guess when I'm done procrastinating, I'll go get that box ready to hold the decorations.
Okay, where's the box? Oh, here's some boxes.
Fewer, yes, but so many remain.
Okay.
So very many.
How the heck do we pack up the decorations? Let's see. Oh, we did fix the vent. What was that? There we go. Look at the little dancing flower. Look at the base back there.
This place looks great.
The neon light. She loves it, man. Time to pack it up. Now, do we have to actually go around and pack up all this stuff?
All good things must come to an end, which means every pride decoration must come down.
Okay.
Izzy bought this for my kitchen table. Our... Cheers.
You look happy.
Just thinking about last week when the waiter came over and we stopped holding hands just in case.
She's on the dating app and she's already dating? Or was that before?
It feels good not to worry about shit like that. Even just for one weekend.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll get this hanging over my drum set again.
Okay. More memories.
Happy Pride, Seattle! Real quick, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight to support the LGBTQIA youth shelter.
Also, I just want to say, holy shit! You all have made this the best Pride ever. Literally ever.
Memories.
We have one more. This song is called Compton Cafeteria.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Was that Steph's band?
Pride isn't over until the flag comes down. I think I'll save this for last.
Okay.
People are always afraid to take the ones Chloe made.
Man, the resolution on there is pretty bad.
Check out all these booths pretending they give a shit about us for 1 month out of the year.
Oh, I know.
Come on, it's hilarious.
Chloe.
We care so much, we made our logo into a rainbow.
We're committed to hassling everyone, straight or gay.
Would you two ladies like to become proud new credit card holders?
I'm gonna go mess with her.
No, don't. Chloe, I swear to God. Every time I look at this, I feel part of something.
Okay.
Why do we celebrate? Why is it so important?
Is that Izzy?
For generations, we have had to live in hiding or reject who we are in order to protect ourselves. To this day, queer people live in fear. That is why we celebrate, to show the world that we exist and that we are not ashamed. We are proud.
Do we get
Just having the courage to be here, to be yourself in this world, that is an act of rebellion, of resistance.
I want to be her.
Same. I love these so much. Our lettering was on point.
And the resolution.
Isn't it weird? The event we look forward to all year basically boils down to sitting around on the grass all afternoon.
And spending way too much money.
And meeting cool people.
And recharging my entire soul.
Word.
All right, signs are dry. Let's go.
Who's Leah?
Guess that's everything. But the flag on the front door. souvenir from the best cousin ever. There's so many flags. I have no idea what any of these mean.
Genderqueer pride, bi pride, pan pride, lesbian pride, bear pride, I think.
I look like a normie. I should have worn something cooler.
Stephanie, you look just like a 14-year-old homo at your first pride, just like everyone else here once was, and they all think you're adorable. You don't need to try. You're exactly where you belong.
So she was 14 when she first went. Okay.
What the hell am I doing here?
It's a pretty sweet song. Wow. Okay, okay. It was a good first section. What's happening in here? Oh, is it like Halloween time? Nice, perfect, perfect.
Steph, you know you can talk to me, right?
What's gay?
About anything.
If there was something to talk about.
It's just, you haven't been yourself lately. You're working crazy hours, dodging calls. We're your family. We're here for you, you know?
She doesn't want to talk to you.
Citizens of Haven, do not touch those dials. I have a jam-packed show for you, going all night long. Of course, I'll keep playing you the dopest music in all the land. Of course, I'll answer your calls and your futures. And, of course, I'll update you on the saga of the record store Devil Cat and my futile attempts to tame her savage heart. But first...
Mikey. Wow.
But first, another track.
She hit the decline. That's not friendship at all.
Okay, work mode, go.
What the heck? Yes, it hurt. Look at this girl. Read all ads, answer 2 calls, complete the tasks. Listen to your original song tally. Foosball score. Oh, okay, we gotta do the foosball score thing too. Not so much as a gym. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. I'm gonna message her. Let's not waste each other's time. She's put the Ramalama Ding Dong. Okay, just because that made me laugh, I'll do it. All right, check it. She'd probably be super into her synthwave. You know, she's like music. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. But no. Where's the ads? Look at the ads. Why they're all ripped up? What happened? Oh, the cat did that. Black Lantern. Please mention. Oh no. Dinner. Live Sunday. Okay, Black Lantern.
Kind Haven listeners, by now you've heard me talk about everything the Black Lantern is famous for. Great food, great beer, great service, and great atmosphere. So what are you waiting for? One more reason to go? Then consider dinner hour? Don't worry, you can still get dinner outside of that 1 hour. But yeah, dinner hour at the Lantern, it's the best. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, you can now look forward to
Live Lobster?
live music on Monday evenings. Or maybe Sunday evenings.
That was Sunday.
If you show up on Sunday and there's no music, that's how you'll know it's on Monday. Drop by today and tell them Steph sent you.
You're on the air with Steph.
Hey, all right. Thanks for taking my call.
Don't thank me yet. What can I predict you for?
Well, I don't know. I'm out here for a 3-week stay in the Firewatch Tower outside of town. I was actually just kind of hoping to chat with someone.
3 weeks alone. Any booth tips?
Dang. 3 weeks alone in a little box? I thought I was a boss for surviving 6-hour shifts in mine.
What can I say? I'm a level 90 loner. How about yourself?
Probably closer to like level 10. All right, fireman. Since this is still a fortune-telling show, how about this? You can tell me my fortune.
Well, I'm no radio psychic, but I'll do my best. What would you like to know?
No flirting.
What are the odds I end up being alone forever?
What?
Okay. Is this a fear or an aspiration?
It is a fear for her, I think.
Well, it's the natural endpoint of my current trajectory. And I guess if I'm gonna end up there, I want it to at least
First
be
of
on
all,
purpose.
she's not gonna
I don't have
be
a
alone.
crystal cootie catcher or
Cootie
whatever to look
catcher?
into,
What the heck?
But I can tell you this.
How would he call it that?
Getting away from everyone is the easy part.
Cootie catcher.
Sometimes it's
Let's keep it PG.
too
Let's
easy.
keep it G-rated at least. Don't feel easy.
Yeah, I know all about that.
I thought you might. So I learned this the hard way, but the idea of being alone can be a lot more enticing than the reality. And too often, the people who want to be alone real bad, they're the ones who end up calling into radio shows just to hear a stranger's voice.
But that wasn't really a fortune, was it?
Ah, you got me. I'll have to do better next time. Thanks for the chat.
And thank you for listening to KRCT.
Like a small town like that, it can probably be the best thing or the worst, you know?
I like that he handwrote in a 1 with all the exclamation points.
Oh, you met so many people. That was that guy. Oh. Grimley's Auto, Block, Heaven. Okay.
KRCT is proudly sponsored by Grimley's Auto.
I think it's repairs.
Repairs. Grimley's Auto Repairs.
I think.
Haven Springs' most trusted name in automotive service. Let's talk about Grimley's record. They've proudly served our community for
The love of it? Yeah.
the love of the game. Which game? The car game. The community game. Name a game. They love it. And that's why they're in this business.
Just making stuff
So
up
if
now.
you or someone you love is a car, you owe it to yourself to check out Grimley's.
Okay. Was it repairs? Pressing on parts? Yeah, it was. Ice cream. It's all weird. They'll bring customers into the store, so I guess we're playing this one straight, long and short of it. Open on Halloween, and we're giving out free cones to customers who dress up. You would think.
Here's an offer from our most loyal sponsors, Avalanche Ice Cream.
Open on Halloween. Yep.
Avalanche will be open on Halloween. So, if mom stuffs a coat under your princess dress, know that you can swing by Avalanche and stick your sweaty face in the freezer. They'll be giving out free cones to anyone
In costume.
who wears a costume. So, dust off that Dracula cape and sink your fangs into a scoop of Black Forest cherry. Anyway, check it out. Still got chores to do in the store. Better head out there.
Okay. We gotta do this, the scoreboard thing.
I stuck the chore list on my laptop. Let's see what still needs doing. Oh yeah, I should add a tally for yesterday's match. That game took a lot out of me. But then, they all do.
Replay the game, skip replay. No, yeah, just tally it.
Rung by rung, sucker.
Okay. Complete radio show tasks. 3 chores on laptop. Professional at work.
Let's see what I have left. Oh, good. All of it.
Shelve comics. Clean up trash in the back room. Shelve new albums and new releases section. Find the CD requested by Andy's email. Okay.
All right. Just a few chores left.
Where's the new releases spot? Man, it's a lot going on in this place. Trash in the back room. Oh, new. That sounds like John Mayer.
As long as bands keep putting out actual records, I'll keep trying to sell them to actual customers.
I thought we were supposed to do something with the new releases. Where's the trash back here? Original song?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the rest of this for the new employee, assuming I can get one.
A CD section? Okay.
Found it.
Oh boy. She's thinking of something. Okay.
No, Ryan, they mean remaining players who also hatched a dragon egg. Duh.
We gotta add to his drawing. It was a drawing somewhere.
This filled up like a week after I printed a new one, which is one of those good problems.
Oh yeah. Okay. Stock new releases. Reshelve what? Comics? Oh, okay. Comic rack. Here we go. Here we go. That was a game. That was a video game.
Come on, Gingrich.
Okay. I thought we had to do something with the stock new releases. How do we do that?
As long as bands keep putting out actual records, I'll keep trying to sell them to actual customers.
New albums. Okay. Maybe that's it. Yeah, yeah. There we go. We need to finish these tasks first. She keeps remembering things. I don't know what that's from.
I am so not having this right now. Last chore.
Just get it done.
Oh, clean up the trash. Where is the trash? Broken rake?
I've lost 20 years of lower back functionality using this goddamn relic.
Okay. Trash maybe in the back room. It looks like she's cleaned up this back room. Okay. Mysterious box, Ethan's drawing, okay. Water dish. Oh, there's the trash. Give me that trash.
Mom? The whole town is rubble. It'll hit our house soon. I'm taking shelter, but I love you, okay? Mom!
Oof.
Mom!
Is that what she was running away from? Easy.
Like any other day. Just like any other fucking day.
Just take it easy there, Steph.
Gabe. Still need to answer some calls before I peace out.
Okay. We do need to do something to Ethan's drawing. We gotta draw more. I don't know what we would draw on there.
But wait, there's more. Looks like some vigilante justice to me.
Okay.
Let's see what Ethan does with that.
There you go. Okay, now the radio show tasks. All right, there's something else we got to do in here as well. Get a guy on the wall.
You're on with Steph.
Yes. Okay. I need
Nice
your
guy.
help. I'm in trouble with HR.
Oh boy.
What did you do?
I screwed up. I was chatting with my coworker about the gym. We were talking about leg day, and she said she wanted to work more on her lower body.
Here it comes. What did you say?
Oh boy.
I said her butt was fine as is, and she shouldn't worry about it, which was dumb.
Yeah, that was. This is in the 50s. No, that's not a 50s thing.
Yeah, you think it's dumb to talk about your coworker's butt?
I know, but does it really need to be a whole big thing? I'm not that kind of guy, really. But now I'm freaking out. Can you tell me what will happen with HR?
I'll see what I can do.
What's that? I don't even understand that. Oh, I gotta do the die. Let's see.
10, the most nothing number on the die. A conversation with HR. Not much to go on from the dice roll. So, what do I think this guy deserves?
Second chance? Second chance.
I'm back. Ready to face the music?
Let's just get it over with.
You sit down with HR in a hard plastic waiting room chair next to a hang in there poster from the 80s. For 45 tense minutes, they drill you on every word of your company's sexual harassment policy, ultimately deciding that you need to apologize to her.
Are you sure? Because she laughed and said thanks. It was our coworkers that decided to make a big deal out of it.
Really, dude?
I'm sorry. It's just everyone's acting like I'm some sort of a creep all of a sudden.
You kind of are. Relax. Creepy McCreep. Is he creepy McCreep? I'm gonna say relax.
Okay,
Calm
relax. No one is calling you a creep.
Bring it
I
down
know
a
you
level.
weren't trying to make her uncomfortable, but you clearly did. So instead of telling some radio DJ that you screwed up and you're really a nice guy, why don't you prove it and apologize to her?
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, do that.
Please direct any further questions to your HR rep. Thanks for the call.
Okay. Close up the booth. All right, listen to the original song. All right. All right, we're out. And close up the booth, and then we'll listen to her original song. I wonder what that's gonna sound like. All right, give me 1 second, guys, before we do that.
Gabe's a great friend. More importantly, he's got booze.
Catnip.
When I'm done here, I'll close up the DJ booth and call him.
Okay. We'll listen to this song. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Make sure you get up, get some water, get something to drink. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. So we'll listen to that original song, and then we'll close up the shop.
Ish thing.
I'm very curious to what this sounds like, actually. Guitar music with what?
I've been tinkering with this one for like half a year, and I still don't know what it's supposed to be. I like it, though, so far.
Is that her playing the drums on it? Okay.
It might sound pretty dope with a breakdown, right? Oh, and a vocal track.
Triumphant. A dark breakdown? Let's do the breakdown.
Maybe I'll really bring the doom and gloom in the breakdown.
There you go. Doom and gloom. sticky note? Okay. All right, we're good. Closing up the booth. Off air.
Gabe, listen. I want to drink until I can't feel feelings. Think you can help me out? I'll be right there.
Nice, nice. She's getting a call on her laptop. Is that a Mac? It must be a Mac computer. Oh, it's an email. Oh, Mikey. Okay. Digimail. I was thinking of Arcadia Bay or the Storm. Oh, okay. You know I'm around. Could definitely use some gaming distraction. Is she gonna game up? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Is she
Damn
gonna?
it, Mikey.
Is she gonna ditch Gabe now? That's not friendship. Sorry, she made plans with Gabe already. She can't break them.
Really glad we could hang out tonight.
That's
like
him?
I said, this time of year for me, it's well, you know.
Yeah.
Damn. Why am I such a downer? Come on. Let's see what monsters and trickery you have planned for Elamon to breeze past this week.
You're on. I just need to do a few things to get set up.
Oh boy, of course.
Okay. Where were we?
What? Let's see.
I need to check my notes.
Hey, take your time.
He's
we
on
playing or not?
Shh, Wells is coming.
Rachel.
Penis!
I think Chloe and Rachel are playing their own game.
No. No. Pass me the nerd dice.
The what?
Pass me the D20, D10, and D4, please.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna bash this Hydra's head in with its other heads. You got this.
Remember Rachel and Chloe?
Everything okay?
Useless box. Turn it on. All right.
Just some memories.
Good memory or bad memory?
Is there a difference?
I know what you mean. Sometimes the most painful memories are from before all this shit went down.
I wasted so much time being jealous of Chloe and Rachel. Whatever they had, I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
And now?
Anger. Guilt.
I feel so fucking guilty that I spent even 1 second being anything but appreciative that they were in my life. Even the people I didn't like. I didn't have to be so, I don't know, judgmental, I guess.
It's a nice place.
Just because they're gone now doesn't change who they were. You really think you did anything wrong?
I didn't do anything right.
You ever talk to Chloe?
No, I hear she's off the radar like me. The two wandering weirdos.
Look, Steph, what you're feeling...
I'm fine.
Doing
Come
a
on,
Zoom call?
Let's keep playing.
FaceTime? They're playing right now? Okay.
I believe Elamon was about to enter the mayor's hidden bunker.
What kind of game
Sounds
is
right.
this? I thought they were talking about video games. Like, this is like... You play it like this?
fuck? Water seeping in.
Roll for perception.
This storm is biblical. Why hasn't Drew called back yet? Anything from your mom?
Oh.
She'll be fine. My house is safe. You know what isn't, though? Your position. You're surrounded by enchanted skeletons, and your HP is fucked. Now roll. Fuck. I'm sorry. This was a bad idea.
What?
It's cool. We can stop.
Yeah. No. I don't know.
Okay.
How do you deal with the thoughts that won't go away?
What do you mean?
Drew, I guess.
You know, about Drew at the end.
Oh, like picturing my brother being crushed to death by cinder blocks. Wondering if it hurt, if he had any last thoughts.
Wow. Burn.
I guess I just accept them now.
It's kind of a dig. Dig.
It's like a song that gets stuck in your head. It's there whether you like it or not, so might as well sing along.
I've watched my mom die 1,000 times in my mind, running into the basement, grabbing her rosary beads, screaming in fear. It's always a little different each time.
The differences are the fucking worst. But
Oh, you guys can't
maybe
see
talking
him.
about it helps.
He's up here.
Yeah. Maybe.
You know we don't have to keep playing.
Let's try.
Now she wants to play?
Let's see what horrible surprises are in store for you in the next room.
Bring it on.
And that's -5 HP.
Oh, come on. How is your GMing even more devious from Seattle?
Must be the rain.
Hey, listen. You know next week is well, it's the thing.
1 year.
I was thinking, why don't you come? It'll be, well, you know, it'll be fucking horrible, but maybe a little less horrible if we're both there.
Yeah, that sounds good. Why are you doing this?
I said we could stop.
No, I mean, why are you doing this? I ghosted you. Again. When I ghost people, they go away. That's how it works. But you didn't. Why?
Why do you think?
Because he's in love. Because you're sentimental? Because I'm so broken? No, I'm gonna say I'm so broken.
Maybe you just can't let go of high school. I'm your human time capsule back to the good old days.
I know you don't believe that. Fuck. Steph, I've taken a lot of shit from you over the years, but this... I need you. That's why I keep coming back. In high school, I didn't know who I was without being Steph's best friend. And now when we hang out, it feels like I'm bringing that part of myself back from the dead. I need you because I'm not strong enough to be my real self without you in my life.
Dude, I know how that feels, actually.
That's it. It's pretty fucking dumb of me, huh?
Really dumb? No.
Mikey,
She's gonna say she's sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I know you are.
It's not just you. If it makes you feel any better. I do this shit to everyone.
Oh yeah, she does.
It doesn't. But continue.
Ever since Arcadia Bay, it's like the moment I start to care about someone or some place, that's it. It's a matter of time before I find something wrong. And I'm out.
Maybe that's okay. Maybe being a wandering weirdo is your destiny.
Wandering weirdo? No.
Like Elamon, adventure will always find you.
Did he do those drawings back there?
That's really nice. It's also total bullshit. There's no excuse to treat you or anyone like I did.
Water under the bridge.
I don't deserve you as a best friend. But I promise I'll do better.
You can't force somebody to be friends.
Because the truth
you know?
is, I need you too.
If you don't want to hang out, it's fine.
Now will you quit stalling and take your damn turn? Just because Elamon's totally screwed doesn't mean you get to distract me all night.
He is? I think you're forgetting about the protection amulet I got off that Cyclops last session.
I don't forget anything, and don't think I don't have any Halloween surprises planned for you.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh my gosh. Oh, is she gonna come back? Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, what's happening?
Okay, we've had no calls in the past hour, which means you're all either partying or sleeping. Both of which I respect.
There's too much noise going on.
If you haven't tried spending New Year's Eve locked in a small room talking to yourself, I highly recommend it. Honestly. I might do this every year.
Is that a glitch where all that music's playing?
Hey there, you're live on KRCT and I'm not alone in the universe. Who's this?
Hey, it's Gabe.
It's everyone's favorite bartender.
Oh boy. How's the lantern?
How's the Black Lantern? Anyone make out with the taxidermy yet?
I don't know. I left work so I could talk to you about something.
Great. Let me throw in a song and then call you.
No, I meant... I called the show so I could talk to the psychic.
Oh, is this
All right.
Is it gonna be about the sister? About
What's
Alex?
on your mind?
It should be interesting.
There's someone in my family who might be totally alone right now. I've been thinking of reaching out to her. The thing is, it's been 7 years, and all that time I never got in touch.
Why not?
Why didn't you?
Because I didn't have anything to offer her. That's been my excuse for ages. No, look, the truth is, I'm terrified of talking to her. I don't know what she's been through. I don't even know if she's okay. I'm freaking out that she hates me, and honestly, I bet I could handle that if I knew it was coming. So, I'm calling you to ask. What's gonna happen if I contact her?
This should be interesting.
What's she gonna say?
You know I'm not actually psychic, right?
Shh, don't ruin it.
Okay. Give me a second. You might not like what I'm seeing.
Really?
What would be tough for Gabe, but in a good way?
Serious commitment or accepting the guilt?
You call her up, and it goes even better than you could have imagined.
Just like old times? Yeah.
In 5 minutes, you're both cracking jokes, making references, laughing your heads off. It's like no time has passed at all.
I think that actually did happen.
Why is this bad?
Because even while you're laughing and chatting, you feel heavier. You feel the weight of someone depending on you. So you rise to the challenge and learn to be responsible. You answer all her emails, reply to all her texts. You start using a calendar so you never forget a weekly phone call. Charlotte thinks it's hot. But honestly, it sucks. You miss your total free time, and it scares the crap out of you how much you care about her. But it also feels right. And there's no question that you want to be there for her for the rest of your life.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling.
How's the station? You lonely over there?
Honestly, no. Things are pretty great.
Okay. Then I'll see you.
I mean, that seems like it'd be a good, like, job to have. I don't think it
Read
would pay
ads,
much.
play songs, take calls. I'm a fully automated DJ.
Okay. Read all ads, answer 2 calls. Okay. Listen to the final song, okay. Man, why is that song still playing though? All right, 2019 New Year's Eve party, free champagne raffle and prizes provided by Charlotte Eleanor. Oh, Charlotte, nice. Tap out night. New brews installed and eroding taps. Drinks specials. This is dink.
KRCT is brought to you by the Black Lantern, where at this very moment, there's a New Year's rager brewing. You still have time to
Get some champagne.
grab a complimentary glass of bubbly in time for the countdown. Also, Tap Out Night is the last Thursday of every month. The Lantern offers
Drink specials. Oh, dink specials.
drink specials so you can try all the new arrivals without breaking the bank. Happy New Year from the Black Lantern, the beer-scented heart of Haven Springs. All right, Gabe, what did you leave out there for me?
We gotta do the ads. Grimley's Auto Repair. Okay. 13 years. Okay.
Hey, we've got a returning sponsor today, Grimley's Auto Repair, serving Haven Springs.
Since Emo ruler. What? Emo ruled
Since
the earth.
2005, before some of my listeners were even born. And if you're one of them, remember, only cool kids stay up late and listen to local radio. Grimley's is opened on every major winter holiday. So if you
Hit a firework? Hit a reindeer, I guess.
crashed your car head on into Comet, Cupid, Donner, or Vixen, they're here for you. Again, that's Grimley's Auto Repair, your best and greasiest neighbors.
Okay. All right. Spamp's Grocery. Full-size turkey, smoked ham. Oh man. Fresh cranberry. I'm not a fan of cranberry sauce. That's not being a picky eater, okay? Blowout holiday decorations. Get out of there. My 6 years resolution. Friendly foods.
Are you sorry to see the winter season go? Not sure how you're gonna survive the long holidayless stretch until Valentine's Day? Not to worry, Spamp's Grocery has you covered. Keep the winter cheer alive with sales on your favorite holiday foods.
treat yourself to a discounted novelty-sized candy cane, but this time without the excuse. And as we ready those New Year's resolutions, Spamps is your one-stop shop for
bland foods? Okay, get
healthy
fit.
foods to eat during the 2 weeks you actually use your gym membership. Happy New Year from Spamps.
Okay. I don't think we're supposed to say bland foods. Answer 2 calls, check the front door. Alright, we'll check the front door. See, that was interesting seeing what that Gabe phone call. K-Bar, welcome back, man. Good to see you, man. Somebody's at the door.
What could fit under the front door? Maybe concert tickets?
Salt.
A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve? My friends are dorks.
Happy New Year 2019. Wow. 2019. And then 2020. Yikes. Alright. Let's see. Follow the clues.
A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve? My friends are dorks.
You must have some serious friends, okay? CHRL. Don't look too far. She's also a great listener.
How does Ducky make all of this stuff while also spending every waking minute of his life at the bar? Maybe time travel.
Okay, where's the first clue?
We're gunning for Charlie Brown with this level of decor. Okay, tomorrow I'm finally clearing this off. New year, new bulletins.
Okay.
Getting pretty mushy, even for Gabe.
Broskier, we were friends in a heartbeat. Okay. Listening station. That was the second clue.
Getting pretty mushy,
Okay.
even for Gabe.
Where's the third clue?
Charlotte and I were not built for that meditation class. Felt like termites were chewing up my fucking legs. If someone told me when I started this random ass job that we'd get popular enough to sell merch, I would have punched them in the foot.
Here's the clue.
Typical Ryan, making triple sure I get it.
Okay. Drums.
Managed to do 3 late-night practice sessions this week. It's actually kind of nice, playing in an empty store.
Oh, is there another clue?
I did a bunch of work on my song.
Yes, let's hear it. Yeah, it's glitched because it's playing both of them. It won't stop playing the other song.
My little idea has grown up into a whole ass song.
Okay.
Maybe I should share it with someone?
Send it to Mikey. Play it on the radio. Yeah, play it on the radio. There we go. Finally.
Hey, Hey, KRCT listeners. Got a special treat for you.
I don't think she can do that,
Here's
though.
a world premiere by a talented up-and-comer who might just be finally getting her shit together.
She can't play her own music on there. I should
Let me
just
know
send
what
it to
you
Mikey. Oh, she's getting a phone call. They're like, you're off the air.
Hey, you're on with Steph.
Hello, Stephanie.
Is this Ducky?
Indeed it is. I'm calling with an inquiry about the future.
Oh boy.
I'm seriously flattered.
I'm inquiring about my gentleman's mortality wager.
Your what?
You made a death bet with someone?
Many years ago, my friends and I buried a chest of some value deep in the Nevada desert. We agreed that the last of us to remain alive would win the right to dig up that chest and claim its contents. It's a common arrangement, although it's admittedly fallen out of favor and legality. You may know it as a tontine.
Is that supposed to be her singing? How old?
How many of you are left?
3 plus me equals 4. For now.
Wow.
I'll consult the fates and be right back. So glad this is up to the D20 and not me.
I'm not just running, I'm reacting. That's why you
17. Go Ducky.
It's a long way from home.
So, Ducky's tontine.
He wins? He wins friendship? No, he wins.
Ducky, I'm back.
Prognosticate away.
It is the best of news, and it is the worst of news. You win your tontine this year.
The best and worst of news indeed.
That's right.
It's a sad day when your last friend dies. But then, you think about what you could do with the loot.
Summer getaway or a winter getaway? Winter.
You use it to spend some time actually enjoying these old mountains you call home.
I've always wanted to try my hand at snowboarding.
Okay, you go snowboarding. You ride the lift up to the top on your first run, and by accident, you end up on a double black diamond. It's an experience that would be terrifying if you weren't such an inexplicably good snowboarder. On that day, a new Ducky is born.
Okay.
Maybe you realize that death packs are really all about celebrating life. The more you live it up, the more you honor their memories.
Thank you, Stephanie. This has been most amusing.
You got it. Happy New Year, Ducky.
Useless box. Okay. Okay, the phone's not ringing. We're gonna tally the score again. It'll ring as soon as I get out here. Watch. What's happening? Is it a
Gotta
rave?
keep looking. Where's that next clue? Gotta add the latest game. Definitely a worthy match to close out the year.
Okay.
Closing out the year the same way I started it.
Rip. Okay, coat rack. Here's that other clue. Gabe's bike. New mini fridge, nice. Get some snacks.
What's New Year's for if not stuffing your face with junk food? Turns out every record I had on hold for myself was the perfect holiday gift for one of my friends.
Dating profile drafts. Bird call ad. Thank you note.
Bright, illuminate, shine. Okay, Ryan's talking about some kind of light.
Could be that right there. No?
What the hell is Ducky up to?
It's some kind of light. There it is.
Huh, sure.
And next clue in the record bin. That describes what you are. The record bin. Okay. I feel like the record bin's over here.
What?
Switchboard?
Good effort, Ethan.
Okay. Okay, is the other clue in here somewhere? Oh, that's the merch. Hall of Fame.
Ethan's definitely referring to some serious audio equipment. Where would that be?
Audio equipment? I would think it would be in the booth. But maybe it's this. Maybe it's the listening station. Oh. This thing? Yeah, I think maybe it's in the booth. But we can't walk around in there.
Okay, that clue's in here somewhere.
Oh, the clue is in here. Okay. There it is.
See, Valkyrie? We're best friends. It says so right here.
Okay.
Happy New Year. You're on with Steph.
Oh, wow. Hi. I have a major problem I'd love your help with.
My college minor was in major problems. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's about a Christmas present I got this year from my grandma.
For your gram? Ugly sweater? Grandma gifts rules?
Grandma gifts rule. They pull out all the stops.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm calling. My grandma bought me a $4,000 video camera.
Oh, he got an A7S?
With the lighting rig.
Whoa.
I know. I don't want her paying for that. She's a retired grocer. But it's not just about the expense. For a while, I wanted to be a movie director, and Grandma super latched onto it. DVDs, filmmaking books, online courses. Now this.
I'm guessing you're not as into filmmaking anymore?
Honestly, the more I've learned about the industry, the more I question if it's really something for me. So what do I do? Return the camera and just roll over her feelings with the truck?
I will consult the Cosmos.
No, you keep that. She wants you to have it. Give me that A7S III. I'll take it.
12 doesn't tell me much. What does one do with an overexpensive gift? Cosmos consulted.
I'm braced for it.
You keep the camera, even though it hurts your insides thinking about how much Grandma paid. And since the gear's taking up half your bedroom anyway, you start putting it to good use.
Right, start using it. Video blog with student film.
Whenever
Start
there's a
making
school
films.
project, you work the assignment into a killer student film. A nail-biting expose on Millard Fillmore, an epic fantasy about covalent bonds.
Actually, I would totally do that.
Grandma's OP.
Your
You
teachers
know it.
love it, and so do your peers. One friend even makes you an Oscar out of paper mache. Soon, you forget all about the pressure you put on yourself to be a filmmaker, and you just have fun making stuff. And you start to think, maybe Grandma knew exactly what she was doing when she bought it for you.
Duh, of course. Right. I've just gotta use it. Thanks for helping me see that.
It's what I do.
That's what she does. Okay. All right, we did everything. Sure, this girl looks all right. Rocky Mountain High? Sure. Sure. Oh my gosh, cosplay heavy. I saw that before I even saw that. Before I even saw it said cosplay. Oh man, this girl's a little too much, I think. We'll give her a shot though. Graduated? This usually not mysterious, sure. Do some good, sure. 33? That's pushing it. No, she's a little too tough. She's a little too tough. Okay, what's next? We found the other clue, so we're good there.
Gotta keep looking. Where's
Okay.
that next clue?
We saw the other one. There it is. Your prize is on the shelf in the back. Nice. Okay. On the shelf.
Holy shit. This is rad.
Black Lantern, regular and stable. Oh, nice.
You wonderful bunch of absolute geeks.
Release you from the foosball oath. If when you're ready to leave Haven, I won't throw a fit. Are you seeing a little player screwed up onto some of the bar stools? Find taverns. Those seats are reserved for members of the community who, no matter how far they stray or how long they stay gone, will always have a spot at the bar when they return. Nice. Now you're one of them. You earned it. Nice. Gabe, Brian, and Charlotte.
All right. Think it's about time to crack open that champagne.
Okay. Is it back here? Oh, it's probably in the cooler, in the mini fridge back here.
Gotta give Valkyrie her New Year's treat.
Salmon? Oh yeah, cats do love like actual meat. They love that instead of like those pellets.
Only the best smoked salmon for my little terror.
Okay, where's that champagne?
Okay, Jed. What have you hooked me up with?
I didn't see that there before. Who put it there?
Close enough.
Almost midnight? Or no, that's almost 11 o'clock. What's that?
Happy New Year, Valkyrie! Wherever you are.
Where is that cat? GG's. I don't know if that's the end. Seems like that would be, though. If it is, that wasn't too dramatic. Oh. Okay, so now we're getting close to when Alex was coming in.
Shout out to anyone who sung along with that bridge. You're awesome. New releases in just a minute, but first, let's hear from you. Hey there, you're live on KRCT. How's it going?
Hey, Steph. I heard you don't do fortunes anymore. Could you make an exception?
Sorry.
That sounds
those
like a
days are
creep.
over.
But why? Did something happen?
Not really. Just started thinking life's more interesting if you don't try to predict everything first.
It's such a tiny question. All I want to know is which friend should I...
The taller one. Thanks for calling. Question from Rochelle in Colorado Springs. How's Valkyrie doing? Val let me pet her the other day, and then she bit me more gently than usual. We're definitely getting somewhere.
Nice. Just give her more salmon.
All right. Here's a new release
Salmon,
from The Wednesday. Let me know what you think.
The heck? It's all blurry. I feel like that's when Alex came in. It is. Yep. There she is. And this is when all the drama started. Oof. Nice. G.